Good evening, everyone. You're all welcome on board.
Yeah, good evening, ma'am.
Okay, Mr. Moshood, I'll transfer those to you now so I can opt out, please. So you can start, you can record from your sir.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, good day, everyone. Can you all hear me? Please, if you can hear me, you can mute your mic and speak. Hello, can you all hear me? Hello, are you all there? Please, if you can hear me, say something so I can know maybe I can deliver tonight or not.
I can hear you, sir.
All right, thank you so much. Now, good evening, everyone. As you all know my name is Moshood. Father Onsi, I'll be your host for tonight. And also, I'll be shaping our brain and our mindset towards the trading. First thing is that the way we see things is different from the way other people see things. That's the way we traders look like. They always look at us like, how did they live? Normally in trading, sometimes you'll be emotional and sometimes psychological plays an important role while trading as well. So in order to overcome these aspects, you just have to have this mindset of you are here for a business. Don't take trading as gambling, whereby you can enter anytime and leave anytime. No, you need a strategic plan. And that strategic plan is what is going to make us stay active and alive in the market. So in order to achieve this, first and foremost, we need to be very conversant with the type of trading we are taking. To be certain and sure of the kind of trading we are taking. Now, this kind of trade I'm talking about is not just anyhow trade. You can just start with currency pair, for example, or you can start with NASDAQ, or most advisable, you start with currency pair. So starting with currency pair will give you a good structure of how market works, how you can survive in the market. Now, before we dive into the real concept for today, I want everyone to understand something. And what was that? The art of trading. When we talk about the art of trading, today is not much of trading. I just want you guys to understand some things before we go into the real business of the day. Now, the art of trading is whereby you need to have a strategy that works for you. Strategy comes in different ways. Either it being a fundamental trader or a technical trader. But the best of it, if you can master the two, it's good for you. If you want to master one, just master the technical skills. Inside these technical skills, you have other things you can learn as well. But the way we see things is far different from the way other people see things. Are we together? The way we see things is far different from the way other people see it. There are a lot of fake traders out there, a lot. The real ones are not even up to 20%. The real ones are the one that doesn't even flaunt. They don't even, you never know about them. Those are the real traders. They are the ones making money. Those ones you see online that you see they are making money, shouting up and down, posting up and down. What they use to make their money is true business. It's true business. And what kind of business is that? Based on plating, which is not a proper way of making money. So one thing I'll just say is that to start in this market, you have the basics of the market. The basics is the major thing. The most paramount thing to do is understanding the basics. Now, while doing that, we'll now go into the system now. I'll be sharing my screen very soon. I'll be sharing my screen. So just stay tuned. Screen sharing. All right. TradingView. So I let it load, still loading. Now, as you can all see, we have different kind of currency pair. If you can go back to your previous notes, it's going to make it more easier for us. Maybe by next class, I will suggest if anybody who has gone back through the notes can explain to us in order to shape our brain. Because there's one thing about this trading. You keep on learning, you relearn, learn. Even though you are making profit while learning, you still have to relearn again. In the process of relearning, you are perfecting your skill. Excuse me, you're perfecting your skills in the market. Now, how do you achieve this? It's left for you, being a trader, to focus on a single pair, or you want to focus on 2 or maximum of 3 pairs. You can pick them out. You can see the way I arranged mine. I started with USJPY, Euro USD, and GBP JPY. And GBP USD and GBP JPY, those are the major pairs I trade mostly. Now, starting from Euro JPY. Euro JPY. Now, as you can see here now, this market is misbehaving. Even though it kicked me out, but I was able to catch the moves back again. Now let's rotate it. Mind you, you can never run away from losses in this market. You can never run away from losses. Coming, let it rotate. Now, as you can see what the market did. It took the market a very long time to tap into my buy limit here. You can see my buy limit. It took it a long time, even though I didn't stay long. It took it a long time. Sorry, please. Let me mute my notification. Yeah, it took it a long time to trigger my setup here. I took this setup again the second time, which was this guy here. It triggers again, give me profits. Then one thing I later noticed is that this market is on an uptrend. It is not yet ready to come down. Then what do? I make use of my tools and draw this last one here. I draw it out. While drawing it out, I discovered that the market tapped that zone, even though it didn't enter the zone, it tapped around that zone to create a pushback, which I closed the market immediately. And look at the pushback, what happened? Then this sell that occurred here, I took this sell for a purpose. And the reason I took this sell is because of this is my order block here, this zone here. It gives me a confirmation that the market is going to sell. So I took this sell at this zone and I close this around this particular zone here. This was my TP, my final TP. Then I have TP. Sorry, let me close. Sorry, please close. So this was my first TP at this zone. You can see this black candlestick here. That was where I set as my TP1. And the market eats it. After eating it, I walk away. Then TP2 was this one because I have 2 positions. You can see the 2 TPs. These are the 2 TPs I had. Now, one thing I want you guys to understand about this market will always tend to respect some zones, some layers. Now, this is the next layer I'm looking out for, which the market is coming to respect. And it has even triggered already, which I'm inside the trade presently. I'm inside this trade. Then also, this zone here, this particular one here. Please, can you all see my screen? I don't know, maybe you can hear me or you can see my screen. Hello, can you all see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All
Yes,
right.
sir.
So I'm using USJPY, for example, now about what has happened and what we're expecting to happen again in the market. Now, this particular zone here on USJPY, we're expecting the market to create a path. Let me draw a path for you. Okay. The first part of it is at this zone here. we're expecting the market to move in this direction. That's the first part of what we're expecting in the market. Are you getting my point? That's the first part. Then the second part of it is this. Is this particular zone here? You get it? But I'm going to trace it out. Market will tap into this zone. Or sometimes you can feel this gap here. You can see this line I drew here. I'm expecting reaction at this point. Reaction at this point here. But this is the major zone here. Major zone is this level here, which the market is coming to tap in. I'm expecting something like this. Tap into this zone. Come back again to retest the second time. Then it will fall down to this base here. So these are the two zones. Sorry, let me retrace it a bit. To expect this zone. So we are expecting a change in character, which the market has tend to happen to might have occurred at some point. And where is the point? This is the point where we had a change of character in the movements of the market, whereby the market is telling us that it's trying to change into a downtrend. This zone here, this particular zone here. The market is trying to communicate with us that it's changing is direction. Change of character, change of direction. So these are the two possible moves, which is likely to occur either this week or next 2 weeks. I don't mind, I don't know. So it's not left for you as a trader to be patient. Just set your limit order and wait for the market to do its own. Am I communicating? Wait for the market to do its own part. You don't force a trade. You wait patiently for the trade. Now let's go to GU and GBP USD. I don't know what was wrong. Okay. Now this GBP USD, that's what's happening. This is network-ish. Okay, as you can see at this point here now, the market didn't come back down to my buy limit, and I've set my sell limit for the market as well. So I'm just waiting patiently for this to happen. Even though this is 4 hours time frame, if I should go to lower time frame, I'll still see some confirmations of when I'm going to enter into the market. But either you being a swing trader or a day trader or a scalper, just follow your rules and regulations. Don't go beyond it and don't overtrade. Follow your rules and regulations. And also, you need a trading plan. I've explained this trading plan in our previous classes, whereby it's going to help you shape yourself into the market. Now, at this point here now, I've not seen any valid confirmation. The only valid confirmation I'm seeing here is not yet tangible enough. But if I should take it down to lower time frame and see what other confirmations are we having in this market, what are the things I need to put into consideration in this market, I'll show you something as time goes on inside this GBP USD. There are things you need to put in place. First and foremost, don't force the market. I'll always keep on saying this. Don't ever force the market. If you see the market is moving in one direction, just wait for it to tap into your own zone. Either it's been support to resistance level, trend line, whatever strategy you're using. Don't force the market. Just wait for it to play out. That's what I always say. Just wait for it to play out based on your own perspective or your perception towards the market. Now, we're looking at it at this point here now. there are some zones here which I'm marking out, but that doesn't give complete confirmation of how the market is. Now, this is a zone here. Here I'm expecting the market to sell back at this point here. Now, mind you, I'm looking at lower time frame now. I'm looking at lower time frame. And when I'm looking at lower time frame, if I'm setting this, then my TP is going to be around this zone. Or I can use this. Okay, that's how many pips? That's around 35 pips. Okay, I'm not after that. I'm always after 50 pips and above. 50 pips and above. Now looking at this one here, I'm having 35. Why 35? Okay, I've not adjusted my stop loss. That's very cool. But I'm looking out for this zone here. This particular zone is a confluence zone. It's a very strong support zone. So then I'll make use of here as my stop loss. So when looking at it now, it's telling me that my open position here is 1:6. That means I'm only risking 13 pips. I'm only risking what? 13 pips to make a profit of 35 pips. 13 pips to make a profit of, sorry, to make a profit of 83 pips. Don't mind me. I don't know why I keep on saying 35. Now, at this point here now, it's trying to tell me that I'm trying to risk just 13 pips to make a profit of 83 pips. And what am I looking out for here? I'm only looking out for entry zone. Now, my own entry zone here is going to be at this point here. Let me draw the chart. The part of what I'm expecting in this market. Pathway. I'm expecting the market to move in this direction, like this. Mind you, there will be gap. So this is the path I'm expecting in the market, which the market can follow or is likely to follow. So at this point here now, this is where my entry is. That's where my entry is. Let me clean this center line away. I'm not using premium and discounts. Settings, middle line. Okay. So this is my perspective. This is what I'm expecting in the market. This is what I'm expecting in the market. You can see it. Yeah, this is what I'm expecting in the market at this zone here. So all what you just need to understand is for you to be patient in the market. You can see this is a lower time frame. Now, if I should go to smaller time frame, like maybe for 5 minutes or so, we can see, okay, let's look at for 5 minutes, like I said, for 5 minutes. Let's see what the market is trying to tell us or communicate to us. You just have to understand the communication of the market. You don't need to force the market, or you don't need to force a trade. You just have to wait patiently for the market to play out. Now look at it here now. You can see what I'm saying. When I come to lower time frame, you can be able to have a very good entry zone where you're expecting the market to tap in and give you your profits. So you don't need to force the market. All you just have to do is go to lower time frame to see a very good confirmation zone. You cannot see it here now. So this is what I'm expecting in the market. This is what I'm expecting the market to play out for me by next week. And hopefully it's going to happen next week. So it's just about the mindset. And look what I'm trying to lose. Or what I always tell you that you have to look out for the losses first before thinking of profits. At this point here now, I'm over leveraging on this account. Why did I set over leverage is that initially I should be targeting what? 1:3 to 1:5. But at this point here, I'm targeting what? 1:6.43. 1:6.43 simply means that I'm targeting $13 as my stop loss. Initially, my stop loss are always 15 to 20 pips. That means 20 pips. So I'm giving the market enough breathing space. Let me leave it at 19.5. Now you can see that I'm giving the market enough breathing space in order to make what? In order to make 1:4.29. You can see that the amount of risk I'm willing to take will also have impact based on the amount of profit I'm willing to risk on. Do you get my point? So at this point here now, I mean, end up just saying the market should stop me out at this point here. So this is what I'm expecting in the market by next week. And if the market cuts me off, 20 pips won't kill me. Just a single position of 20 pips won't kill me. But I know fundamental is going to come out as well. But regardless of fundamental coming out, this is what I'm expecting in the financial market next week on GBP USD. And let's go to other pairs in terms of Euro USD. Please, if you have any question, please start noting them down. Note them down. Just exercise patience, let it load. Okay. Let's load. That's 4 hours first. Please, are we still online? Please just give me a few minutes. Let me check. I don't know if people want to join because once I enter the class, I won't be opportune to be checking once I'm back. I won't have that opportunity to be checking front and back. Okay. It seems nobody wants to join now. Okay, nobody's joining. Just only 5 of us. No problem. I'm even okay with this. I don't want even the 5 of us is okay. 5 of us is okay. So let's continue to our chat. Now, coming back to Euro USD. Okay, it seems one is even playing out already. I'm not online, but look of things. Since it's playing out already, and I'm not online, I've not been active on Euro USD. I've been busy. I've been busy for weeks. Let's check what's going on. Oh, network 1. My phone wants to start its own 2. So just pardon me, the network is still fluctuating. Okay, look at it. I'm not online. I didn't see this coming, honestly. But look at it. This is what you're talking about. Just believing in your setup. Once you believe in your setup, you don't have anything to panic about. You can see there's something hidden around this zone here. Don't mind my chart, how rough it is. It's all about you understanding the concept of what you are doing. Are we together? So at this point here now, okay, this change of character is still loading. Okay. Now you can see at this point here now, the market has already triggered. So I'm going to look out for another entry position. Because first thing I believe in this market is for you having a very good setup. It's for you having a very good setup. And once you have a setup, just stick to it. Mind you, this is daily time frame. And I can see another zone where markets can tend to react, which is this zone here. What's going on? Sorry guys, my network is misbehaving. Please, hope you guys are able to see what I'm doing. Hello, can you see what I'm doing, right? Hello, are we all there?
Hello, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, that's very good. Okay. So, like I was saying, that's one thing about charts. You just have to understand the art. You need to understand how it goes. What are the things you need to put in considerations before analyzing the market? So those are the things that happens most of the time. You get it? So if you can understand all these things, That's when we talk about the intermediate class. You need to learn how to analyze on your own. Don't believe in all these almighty signals up and down, and they have one signals. See, bro, during those signals, some can be favorable and some can make you lose your account. Some can make you lose your account. Now, being a trader, if you know you don't have a bigger capital to start with, the little you have, you can start with it by converting it into a cent account. That's why SNES creates a privilege for traders to use a cent account so that you can have it in terms of a big account. Let's say, for example, someone have $100, you're having phobia of trading the $100 because you don't want to lose it all. You can just convert that $100 to a cent account. Now, converting $100 to a cent account is almost like a $1,000 buck. It's more of $1,000 buck. Now, having $1,000 to trade, you can just picture how safe you will be in the market. You can picture it out. You can even see it yourself that, oh, this is what I'm looking out for. This is what I'm trying to purchase. This is what I'm trying to acquire at the end of the day. Now, in order to acquire those things, that's when we talk about our risk to reward management. I keep on emphasizing on risk to reward management. It's very, very important. I have my purpose for saying so. Because if you don't have risk to reward management, it's very, very that's a red flag. You can't be a trader. You can't be a reward management. So now let's go back to the chart. We are still on the chart. Actually, we are checking on Euro USD, if I'm not mistaken. What's wrong with these people? Okay, chart is back. So you can see now I'm doing this on the daily time frame. All my setup mostly are always on daily time frame. Why did I choose this particular setup here? That's a secret you will learn in the intermediate class. Now, these are the things we do in the market whereby you have to understand. You can see my risk to reward ratio that I'm planning to do. But so far, so good. What has the market delivered? The market has delivered more than what I intended doing in the market. Now let's look at it together. There's a tools we use to check what profit you've made actually, price range. Now from this zone here, when I took the trade down to this particular zone here, is indicating that I've made close to 350 pips. You can see that 3555. Now you can see by the left-hand side here, I would like point to it. My tools are not here. Okay, let me use the tools here. You can see at this left-hand side here, you can see this minus 355.5. It's trying to tell me that I've made a total profit of 355.5 pips. And here it's indicating what? Points. This is point. That means if I'm using 0.1 lot size, that means I'll be making a total profit of what? $355.5 profit. Are we together? Based on 0.1 lot size. If I'm to swing this trade from this point here down to this point here before the market reacts, and the market did not even reach the zone I want. This is the zone here. This zone. The market did not reach their finish. If it should reach their finish, it's only respected this gap in between them here. That's a secret in the intermediate class. So it's not what I can be exposing here. You get. So now, the major concern here, this is my next move at this point here, which is going to push this market after filling up this gap, is coming down to mitigate this particular candlestick here. So coming down to that zone, that means the market is going to react around this level here, then sell back down to that level, down to this level at this point here. So there are a lot you're going to learn in the intermediate classes. So one thing I want you guys to understand is about what? The concept of risk to reward ratio is very, very important. Very, very important. I've even forgotten that I did set up on this guy. I've forgotten, honestly speaking, I've forgotten I did set up on this guy. Honestly. If I knew I still have set up on this guy, I'll have go with it. I've been busy for like several months now, for like 2 months. I've been busy. I've not have the avenue to even look into the market for long. You can see all my setup. I just did them down and I've not been following them. GPP, JPY. This was my biggest catch last week. And it's provided me over 300 pips. Over 300 pips. That's what I got from it. And also in the cryptocurrency, in terms of BTC, BNB, let me just say from the beginning of this month, they've fetched me something massive as well. So understanding the charts is very, very important. I won't lie to you. Very, very important. That's the major thing as a trader. You need to understand the charts and you have to have a particular trading strategy that works for you. Stop jumping from one strategy to another strategy or using 2 or 3 strategies, combining them together because you want to make profit at once. You might end up losing the account. You can see now, this has been a long one, a long trade. You can see mitigating my fake out zone, sell back. Let me show you the fake out zone. You can see this point here. This is my entry zone. The market gave me crazy pips, even though it didn't hit my TP. I have to set break even around this level here. This is where I set break even. The market hit my break even, went back again. The moment it came back to this my TP zone, my SL zone, I took the trade again. Then I still set another break even. At that same point where I set my first break even, the market went there again, coming down because of this is news here. It tapped me out. Then the other zone, this is my main point of interest. My main point of interest triggered and fetched me crazy profits. I even made it. This is where I took the trade from, and this is where I'm expected to leave the market, this zone here, because of this zone here. So I'm looking at there might be a reaction at this zone. So I left the market around this place. Then it went down. So a lot going on in this market. So it's just left for you to understand which parts are you following, which part are you consulting. I can show you my live accounts where I traded this GPP USD. And I also make mention of having a trading plan. I don't know if you guys have created your own trading plan. I have my own trading plan and I'm working with it. I can't share it with you. It's the personal stuff to me. I have my own trading plan and I've been following up with it. And thank God so far it's going fine. Even though I started a few days ago, now I'm on day 8 or so. Yeah, day 8. Then we move again tomorrow, day 9, day 10, day 11, like that, till the target is met. So everything you just have to understand is about the concept of how this market works. Now, did anybody even wonder why did this market hit break even? Because the market is an uptrend. All traders will never know when the market tend to change character. This is a zone here it's because I didn't come to this particular zone, daily time frame. This is a zone when the market, I didn't mark it very well. Let me draw it. This is a zone when the market intends to change character. Like it's giving confirmation that the buy still continue. You can see the market tap into that zone. Market tap into that zone, which is this guy here. You can see market tap into this zone. And what has it been doing? It was buying. So these are the things you have to put in consideration. And mind you, as the market is buying, there's going to be a reaction zone. And this is a reaction zone here. This is a reaction zone here. You get it? All these things are what you have to learn. This is the reaction zone here. So once the market reaches that point, it's going to react. One way or the other, it's going to react. And how does it react? The market will tap in. Okay, let's say it continues from this place, tap in at this level, react a bit, come back again to retap it second time, then fall out. It's going to break this structure because this structure has been mitigated. It's going to look for a new zone that has not been mitigated at all. And the new zone that has not been mitigated at all is around this level here. Do you get it? This zone here has been mitigated. You can see that's why this market trigger at this point here. You can see the market trigger at this point went up, form a base at this point here, come back to create another base, then buy. When coming down again, what does it do? It came back to respect this base, then continue his buying. Now we are looking at what is the next move that the market is likely to occur, which is around this zone here. And what profit is he going to give us? It's going to give us a very wide range of profits. And what's the profit target? Let me show you. Let me share it with you. Let's assume the market tapping into this zone. And we are looking out down to this level here. Then my stop loss is around this level here. You cannot see it. So this is a zone whereby you can see the stop loss is very wide. That means risking like 407 pips just to make 833 pips, which is 1:7.75. So sometimes you just have to go to lower time frame to see a very clear picture, a very good confirmation, because using daily time frame is for those who has bigger account. Excuse me, if they open one lot size, they won't feel it. But you having a smaller account, you can't trade like them because them they are swing traders, they are position traders. You get my point. Now going to smaller time frame. Let's look at 4 hours. You have to be very, very consistent with what you do. You have to acquire the skills. Even you being a scalper, you still have to acquire the skills of how to hold a trade for a long period of time, because full frame of nowadays, they don't want scalpers. They don't want scalpers of 2 minutes or 5 minutes out of the market. They want you to hold a trade for a minimum of maybe 10 to 15 minutes. So all these things I'm trying to let you know is how to become a very good trader. You can see what I'm saying now. You can see on daily time frame, you can see the block we drew. Now we are having a very good confirmation now. And what's the confirmation? This is the confirmation here. Let me draw it out. You can see this zone here. This is our confirmation. This is what we are looking out for. This particular zone. You can see that zone. This is the zone we are looking out for. So that means we can adjust this guy here. We can adjust this guy here to this zone here. That's our zone. So once the market triggers at that point, we can adjust this guy to go up to that level. Now, what's the risk reward ratio now? It has reduced again to 717 and 71.3 pips. Can you see it? We keep on reducing. So if I should go to lower time frame, like maybe 45 minutes again, I'll see a very shorter and a very finite entry zone. So these are the things we do in the market to capture a lot of position and to make enough for ourselves. You risk low to make huge profit. And if you want to risk high, that means you are a swing trader. You are willing to make a bigger profit, not just profit, a bigger profit. So all these things are what we need to learn in the intermediate class, and also later on, maybe if you want to go deeper, to learn deeper skills about the forex market. So these are the things we have for tonight. Please, you can come up with your questions, and they are all welcome. Hello, if you have any question, you can proceed. Hello. Hello, are we all there?
Hello, everyone. Good evening, everyone.
Yeah,
So if you have
good
any
evening.
question, please, the floor is open. So if you have any question, please, you can ask now. So the essence of this training is for us to learn and understand how market works, how forex market works. We have seen people complaining about making loss. It is when you learn, you would have confidence to trade. So please, if there are questions, or probably if you have gone through our videos on YouTube and there's anything you're not clear with, please ask the tutor. He's fully available to attend to all questions.
Hello, Mr. Moshid. Hello, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah, good
Yes, sir.
evening,
Please,
sir.
can you read chat for your AUD card?
AUD card.
Yes, let me see analysis on AUD card.
All right, let me share my screen back. Screen. Sorry, my network is somehow poor this night. I don't know why. AUD card. Okay, for that of AUD card, I'm seeing two confirmations so far. Now, mind you, I have to go to daily time frame first to see the bigger picture of this market. To know, because some kind of setup you see, they will be like fake outs, but you will know that they are fake outs. You think maybe they are real setup, they are real entry zone. So please just exercise patience for it to load. You can see. So the first part of it is still forming a base. We just have to be patient and know the kind of direction the market is going to turn to. That's what the daily time frame is telling me at this point here. We're going to 4 hours now. There's still a tendency for the market to buy. Don't mind my network. Ah. This is a size patient. I don't know what's wrong with my network. Oh, damn. My phone is down. Damn, that's what I'm trying to work on to meet up on time. So please, let's call it a day. My phone is down and we'll